Hello, it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to practice serving and volleying by yourself. Please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Even share this video with a friend, as those are the best ways to support this channel. All right, it is a gorgeous sunny day on the tennis courts, and I'm going to show you me practicing my serve and volley. So many players who have a very good serve, and if you have a very good volley, try the serve and volley, but I've noticed over the years that there's kind of a misunderstanding of what you're supposed to do as you go forward. If you think of the serve as a brick, like on a house, and the volley as a brick, well, between each brick is mortar, right? What is the mortar between my serve and my volley? What is the footwork and the movement pattern that I have to use? Well, I'm going to show you that right now. You may be surprised to hear this, but when your opponent is hitting the ball, you're only going to be here by the time they are returning your serve. You're really not going to be able to get up to the service line. If you look at the best players in the world, that's what they do. They serve, they run in, and they split step in the middle of no man's land. Remember, you have to split step as your opponent makes contact with the return. There's no way you're going to serve and run all the way up here by the time your opponent hits the ball. So what I like to teach, and I'm going to practice right now, is 1, 2, 3, split step. Those are the number of steps you take, and then you split step as your opponent hits the ball. So I'm going to practice this right now without a ball. I'm just going to shadow swing this. I'm going to serve. I'm going to take 1 step, 2, 3, and then split. So those are the 3 steps. The first step being landing out of my serve. So I land, 1, 2, 3, split. I'm going to split step as my opponent is hitting the ball, and it just so happens to be in no man's land. Now, you might see these 3 lines that I put out. Well, when you split step, maybe it's a cross-court return of serve. So you've got to go over here and practice a volley. And then when you split step, the ball might come to you. So you split step and you can either hit a forehand or a backhand, fine. It's the same thing if it's returned down the line on you. Split step, hit a volley, and the first volley in a serve and volley is hit at the service line. Don't just take my word for it. Watch the Bryan brothers, watch Pete Sampras, watch Roger Federer serving and volleying. They serve, they either take 2 or 3 steps based on the speed of the serve and based how far in the person is standing to return serve. But on average, it's 3 steps. I was watching a video a few days ago of Boris Becker. It was actually a very cool point. He was playing against Goran Ivanisevic, and I was watching. He only took 2 steps. So he actually lands on his right foot. So he went 1, 2, and then split. It's amazing how much coverage he had with just 2 steps. But for us mortals, and if you're watching this video, you're most likely not Boris Becker yet. So we're going to take 3 steps. So it's 1, 2, 3, split, and then you get out of your split step, hitting your first volley around the service line, and then closing it off. So I'm going to practice this now. You can see 1, 2, 3, split. I'm going to practice hitting a couple serves, and I'm just going to serve and practice my 1, 2, 3 split, and then I'll add kind of a practice volley on one of those 3 spots for my first volley. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, split. 1, 2, 3, split. As you're running in, have a great ready position. I know Sampras was like this, but I'm no Sampras, so I'm going to have a good ready position. 1, 2, 3, split. 1, 2, 3, split. I'm just going nice and slowly just to work it first. I actually started recording this video before I even warmed up my arm. That's not the smartest thing to do. So I'm just warming up. 1, 2, 3, split. Just going nice and slow. You can notice right now, my ball is hitting the fence by the time I'm split stepping. So that's not the right way to do it yet. I'm just warming up my body, but I'll get there in a second here. I really want to be split stepping as the ball is crossing the baseline. 1, 2, 3, split. There we go, that was better. The split step occurs as the ball nears the baseline or just crosses the baseline. And since I'm not Usain Bolt, I can only go in so far. 1, 2, 3, split. Again, I was a little late. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold 2 balls. I'm gonna toss one for my serve, and then I'm gonna, after I split step, just kind of toss a ball to myself, volley around the service line, and then close off the net. So I'm gonna hit 1 serve and 1 volley. 1, 2, 3, split. Hit a volley and then go forward. Right? You wanna close off the net. You don't wanna hit your first volley and then stay on the service line, because then you're just giving your opponent a chance to get the ball at your feet. I'll do it one more time. This time I'll give myself a backhand volley. 1, 2, 3, split. Low volley, and I hit it, and I'm gonna follow it. You can see I hit that ball into the open court, and then I followed it to the net. Practice serving and volleying. If you have some throwdown lines, do exactly what I did. Have a spot inside the baseline for where you're gonna land your serve, then another volley, or another step, then another step, and then a split step. If you're not a super fast runner, or if you have a really fast serve, much faster than mine, you might have to split step back here. Again, the faster you serve, the less time you're giving yourself to get in and split step. If you have a slower serve, you might be able to split step around here. It's all based on you and how fast you serve, how fast you can run. But I want you to go out and practice a serve and volley. Getting to the net is critical to helping you win more matches and play much better tennis. Don't just take my word for it. Check out videos of Roger Federer, of Pete Sampras, of Boris Becker serving and volleying, and watch how they split step here in this area. And their first volley is on the service line. That's why the players are trying to get the ball low to you, but if you hit a good serve, I'm telling you, you're gonna win a lot of points trying this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I love it when I get interaction. As you know, I like to respond to comments. So if you comment below, I'm going to respond. But just let me know what you think of this, and let me know if you go out and practice this, how it helps you. So thank you so much for watching this video, and you got this.